I'm Jon Montgomery, Olympic gold medalist, TV personality, and now Canada's Wildhood ambassador. Get ready, because we're hitting the road in my RV and uncovering some of the best spots in Canada to explore, sip, eat, and play. This is Brewdocking. My wife and I have been RVing for years. We love exploring this great country and beyond. It's an adventure that I can't wait to share with my kids when they get a little bit older. But for now, I'll be venturing out on my own in this awesome NOBO RV. And the first stop? A beautiful little town right next door to where I live, Tofino, British Columbia. This is a year-round tourist destination. It's enticing for everyone from surfers to whale watchers, and its population doubles, even triples during the summer months. Even though it's close to home, traveling to Tofino does build up a thirst. So I'm sitting down with Alan, brewmaster at the must-see Eclectic Brewery, a converted church that's catering to a new, albeit just as passionate, congregation. I gotta say right off the hop, if people at home are wondering what might be a little bit different about this pub, it's gotta be the atmosphere. Tell me where we are in the world and what makes this brew pub unique.
We're in formerly what used to be the St. Aidan's on the Hill congregation, right in the middle of downtown Eclectic. We've converted it into the town's only microbrewery.
Genius idea, taking a place of worship and turning it into a different kind of a place where people can congregate. Where did that idea come from?
The building itself is our crown jewel, and everything about the brewery itself is what kind of guides our way through what we make here. Taking a building that was very community-oriented, very community-focused, and it's a place to gather. So no matter what you're gathering for, it's a place to come together with your friends and family and enjoy a really nice time. Beer, I find, is very much like social lubricant, and it's a place where you can come and relax, and it's become a destination as well. So, you know, us being a remote town on the west coast of Vancouver Island, there's a lot of natural outdoor things that you want to come and see, but it's awesome to be able to provide a different kind of experience and provide people with world-class beer on the edge of Vancouver Island and edge of Canada.
Is it in the DNA of just about everything that happens in Eclectic that it is made with hands, made with love, made with pride, but most importantly, made locally?
Pretty well. I mean, as the distiller at the local distillery likes to say, is that Eclectic is a town that's half the pace but twice the quality. And I think that should be kind of the official motto for our entire town.
Half the pace, twice the quality. Really is true that good things take time.
Exactly.
Well, from the local artists and craftsmen who have created the space to the idea that was born out of wanting to do something good for the community, to the beer that ultimately comes out of this place, brother, you've got a fan in me, and I couldn't think of a better spot to jump off our cross-country tour and exploration of beers and similar themes all across this land of ours. And I thank you for having me here, and I'll be back. From the talented craftsman at Eclectic Brewery to one who rules the waves, I'm off to the incredibly popular surfboard shop, Aftana's, to meet with Stefan and check out some of his delicate but super sturdy creations. Kinda like me. We're here for beer and RVing. Surfing is maybe the third thing on the list that we've sought out. What else can we find here in town?
I'd say that there's the whale watching, and I'd say the big draw here is just the raw beauty.
What did you come for?
I came for the seclusion,
Yep.
the quietness, and the surf.
For the people that know Tofino, they know that this area is unbelievable country, supernatural beauty. How does that inspire what you do in this shop and the boards that you create?
You know, like you're trying to figure something out, or you're not sure about color work or how something should look. Go for a walk on the beach, just breathe it in. Breathe it in for a good 25 minutes, and you're inspired. There's so much to see here, especially this time of the year. Blues and purples and all these different hues. And we're gonna put a color on the board. Nature's become the big inspiration. It's kind of incredible.
The actual process of getting your hands on the board, I've heard sculptors in the past say that the shape is already in the rock. They're just revealing it. You ever feel anything like that in that terms of artistic expression?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah?
You kind of look at it and work with it a bit. And in addition, though, like you do get into a bit of a state where you may not even notice something going on around you, and you just really focus. It's like a hyper-focus point. and you don't like to be interrupted. You just want to flow with it from start to finish.
Are there any parallels between the flow state experienced out there on the waves in the ocean and the flow state that one can get into while connecting with the board and shaping it?
Totally. In particular, it's like as you're shaping it and working on the rails, you're thinking like a raindrop or like some water. You're like, okay, what is it going to do? Where's it going to wrap around here? What is the release point? And how's that going to affect everything?
Well, I can't thank you enough for expanding my knowledge, and I got to thank you for giving me the opportunity to ride one of your bad boys. I hope that I do you justice and get up on the board that you've shaped for us.
It's been great having you.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now that I know how boards are made, I'm off to visit Surf Sisters to relearn how to hang 10, or at least avoid as many wipeouts as possible.
The good thing about surfing is even though it is a very difficult sport, it's really easy to have fun right away. So on your first day surfing, you can still have a good time, but to get to that high, that professional level, it does take a lot of gumption.
I got gumption. I'd like to be at a high level. I just don't know that I have the wherewithal. I want to know a little bit more about the culture and the community. And, you know, I'm here exploring my own backyard. I'm a Vancouver Island boy right now. Beer is what keeps me chasing a scent of adventure, and so I've come to town on that angle. But I want to know what it is about the community of Tofino that allows businesses like this to not only become existent, but to thrive.
The biggest part of it is just the natural beauty of the area and the way the town is laid out itself. There's a bunch of different beaches that all face slightly different directions, so it kind of gives us surf 365 days a year here, which is different from many other surf destinations. So it's a very safe place to learn to surf as well, as long as you have a bit of instruction. And that's what I'm here for.
Good for groms like me?
Perfect for groms like you.
Perfect. Where are we headed and what are we gonna do?
Today we are heading to Cox Bay, and we're gonna catch some waves.
Let's do this.
All right. Welcome to Cox Bay.
Look at this. That's an awful lot of wave happening out there right now.
There's quite a lot of waves. Today we're gonna kind of play on the inside just to make it a little bit easier and more fun. It's where we would teach our surf lessons, kind of in the inner zone there.
Tofino is a magical place. From the suds to the surf, there's no shortage of experiences that will blow you away. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you down the road somewhere.